Great Aunt Connie and Great Uncle Don had a room in their house that was saturated with sunlight at noon, the shapes of the window panes temporarily tattooed on the white tile mosaic floor. An indoor pool full of water plants and koi fish sat in the far left corner and made the whole place smell like moss and rain. What must have been a dozen birds chattered from cages that were twice my height at 8 years old. I sat by the enclosure of a bright red parrot. He talked to me, or maybe just himself, switching between sweet coos and loud squawks at random, repeating phrases he'd picked up from years of routine. I tried to teach him the alphabet and the lyrics to some pop song I heard on the radio during the 4-hour drive from Kansas to Nebraska. He didn't learn a thing, but all the grown-ups thought it was cute that I was trying. I remember the bird room not too long ago, and have since thought of it often. I wish I could go back. The 8-year-old that Connie and Don met was a little girl, and neither of those words describe me anymore. I've realized that being trans means I die in the minds of those who do not understand. The ghost of the girl who I grew out of lives in the heads of so many people. I'm not bothered by the fact that they don't know me for who I am now, rather the idea of that little kid wandering around in some sort of purgatory alone, knowing that she was abandoned. I used to disagree with the concept of letting go of a previous identity being a form of killing, but it's hard not to feel like I took someone's life when I chose to get rid of her. I guess I could frame it as self-defense, since keeping her alive would have killed me, killed us both eventually. Everyone kills some part of themselves at some point, but when gender is the focal point for how so much of your life is expected to pan out, it feels nothing short of evil to take away everyone else's girl. Maybe all our dead selves stay someplace together, all the ghosts of who we're expected to become. Maybe my dead self is somebody else's dead self's girlfriend. Maybe they swapped sterling silver promise rings and think they're going to get married someday, when they're old enough and when all this blows over. Maybe letting go of her wasn't killing, and I'm being too hard on myself to think of it like that. Maybe she's happy in purgatory and I'm happy out here. All that's certain is it's done now. My voice is deeper and my eyebrows are darker, and I see myself in the mirror and it all feels so right. I know I wouldn't be here if I hadn't cut her loose. There, I like that phrasing better, cut her loose. Like I freed somebody, like she felt just as trapped as I did.